India over last so many years, and going to various towns and having a look at the systems in place, and how we have progressed through the Amrut mission and other recent missions like Jawaharlal Nehru Urban Renewable Mission, we have kind of come down to these three groups of treatment, which we can say are localized treatment methods, which could be from on-site to a small community level, which may comprise of septic tank, and there are various combinations and combinations which are linked with the septic tank system, with our fecal septic treatment facility, and various other things are there. And we generally tend to agree that they provide us with a certain degree of treatment, which ranges from 40 to 60% of our wastewater gets treated, and rest of it is the level of treatment. It is not that water we cannot distinguish, and we cannot separate out that 60% from the other 40%, but it is 60% treated to the standard it was desired to be, if we were thinking of reuse. So this is one aspect. But because it can only be treated to 60%, then the second element is what is the potential for water reuse, which I have put in this lower bar. So we find the potential of water reuse becomes much lesser as compared to a full-fledged treatment, which would be possible in a wastewater treatment plant, which could also be from a decentralized level. So it could be at the lower end. Both of them could merge, the localized septic tank for a community and the decentralized wastewater treatment plant. They would be generally catering for the same kind of population, but then the wastewater treatment plants can go up to a much higher you could say level. And then on both cases, the advantage of a wastewater treatment plant, which everybody would understand, is that though it will be costly, but it will provide us with a very high quality water. And because the quality of water is high, if it is obviously, if the treatment plant is not functioning properly, if there is inefficiency in its operators working, then there's nothing to be said about it. But otherwise, if it so happens, then we can have a very high degree of water which is available for reuse. Right. So in India in 2011, this was a status that in our larger towns, which are more than 1 million plus, that is 10 lakh plus towns, the sewage system was you could say at the forefront, and it continues to be so. At that time only we had 63%, and maybe now it is ranging to around 80% in the larger towns. And the on-site sanitation services, which were slightly lesser at that time. This is a very nice graph. It gives the various you could say options for on-site system which we used to have. But now after the Swachh Bharat mission, we have kind of merged it all. And now if we say on-site, it means a septic tank or some of its variation, a septic tank followed by something. So we don't have many, you could say, at least in the urban areas, these service latrines and the VIP latrines. Most of our systems are now gone into the septic tank. So we will be having around in a larger town, because schemes are on and more areas are being covered by sewer systems. So it's so happening that we would be ranging from around 80% or maybe 75 to 80% are covered by the pipe sewer systems. And in the middle towns also, where earlier it was around 27 to 28%, more than 1 lakh towns, because Amrut scheme and the Mami Gange scheme, they have given them facilities. More pipe sewers are coming up. But still, if we make a estimate at this moment, our country is around 40 to 45% covered with sewers and around 55 to 60% covered with on-site sanitation system. Basically, the septic tanks in the urban area. So this would be a kind of you could say just a ballpark figure.